Alright. Okay. Get this showboat on the rowboat. Am I coming through? Am I coming through okay? Looks like we're good. Alright. Let's see here. Ooh-wee. Alright. Oh,
Wow.
hello, Ban.
Wow.
Okay. Get that out of my way. Get this out of my way.
Get you out of my way.
Why? Why would you ever do something like that? Oh, I have the wrong thing open, Lamau.
I don't
Make sure that's safe.
like you.
Huh?
Or something. Me when I'm inking.
True. Do you know that's what I'm doing right now?
Yeah, I read the title. That's why I said that.
Real.
Yes.
Non-fiction, some might say.
You could say.
This is probably the last stream with the bunny costume, so
You're really stretching it,
truly
honestly.
a tragedy. No, we're still within the octave of Eastertide, dude.
Sure thing, buddy.
Yeah, you don't even know what that fucking means, do you?
No.
Guys, chat. Is there anybody in chat? Chat. I need you to know
Chat.
my unbridled hatred for Protestants.
Wake up, chat.
Where's my... Hang on. Where's my stream thing? Oh, there we go.
What if I went in my Discord and pinged Darla?
I would laugh.
I'm gonna do it.
I would cackle. Uncontrollably. Did I actually sketch out page 39? I did. That's right. It was not a very intensive page. I'm running out of sketched pages. I'm gonna have to sit down. Probably after stream, I'm gonna have to go through and sketch a bunch more of the pages. We are more than halfway through the comic now.
That's
Isn't that exciting?
disgusting.
Why is it disgusting?
I don't know. I just fucking say things.
Well, fuck you. You know what? I have to tolerate this.
True.
I'm calling up Donald J. Trump right now, and I'm having him airstrike your house.
Who?
It's okay, you don't need to know who he is. It's alright. All that matters is that he's going to airstrike your house.
I don't really keep up with celebrities these days.
That's fine. Listen, that's fine. You don't have to.
I know I don't.
Actually, for people with your personality type, I imagine it's probably better if you don't.
What's that supposed to mean?
I think you know what it means. I think you're very aware.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Listen, Chad, I gotta keep them on their toes, you know. I gotta keep my co-hosts on their toes. I went to Cane's today.
Okay,
Oh my god, I love Cane's.
that's great.
I got the chicken sandwich, and they dumped the cane sauce on there. I pulled up to the drive-through, and the lady who was taking my number was just standing outside in the sun.
Oh.
I was like, did the machine break? She's like, no, it's nice outside, so we get to stand outside. I'm like, you get to? You choose to do this? Granted, it was 60 degrees, so it's like not that bad. But the sun was
Yeah.
still out, and it like the pavement was hot.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know. She seemed to be enjoying herself, so. But yeah, aside from that, I didn't really do much today, other than like cleaning. And I don't have
Well,
any
thank you
fun stories about that. So
Thank you for sharing that with us, Kingpin.
you don't sound like you mean it, Ban.
Okay.
Is there a problem with me sharing how my day has gone? Unsolicited?
No.
'Cause you're kind of starting to sound like there is a problem, actually.
You might be projecting.
I don't know. It kind of sounds like you're not happy that I.
That's just a completely separate issue.
Have you tried being happy, Ben?
Didn't work.
Maybe you're just bad at it. Maybe it's just a skill issue on your part.
Yeah.
Gotta rein that in.
Perhaps.
I want you to know, Filbert was content to just sit in a voice chat. Alone, by himself. Before stream started, rather than joining us. On this lovely day. On this lovely stream
Okay.
day.
Is he in a VC by himself somewhere?
Well, not anymore, but he was for like an hour.
Oh. How quirky. I would never do such a thing. You see, my strategy was to periodically refresh the page and wait until the very last minute to join when you actually had gone live and were off of the starting soon screen. Because I didn't want to wait around and I was already watching something.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is that my friends don't actually like hanging out with me. My so-called friends do not actually like to hang out with me.
Well, there's a multi-day live event going on right now. I was trying to catch as much of it as possible before switching over.
Multi-day live event.
Yeah. So, you can interpret that however you want. I don't really care. If you want to get offended by it, be my guest.
I'm actually gonna post on twitter.com.
Okay. You gonna cry about it?
Yeah.
Cry to your followers?
You know, I'm really good at that too. I'm actually one of the best criers in my town.
They keep stats on that?
Yeah, there's like a leaderboard set up and everything.
Wow. That's pretty impressive.
It's a lot of work, but you know. It's good to be good at something. Gives you a lot of confidence, to go about
You gotta put something on your resume.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've put it on my resume yet. I haven't had the opportunity. It's a new hobby, I just got into it.
Right, you haven't exactly built up
yeah.
the skills quite.
And it's not like super applicable. It's like, oh, you want to be like a software engineer and you're a town crier? What is this? How am I supposed to interpret this? What is this gonna do for my potential career?
Yeah, I mean, people just don't understand what they're throwing away sometimes, you know?
I think... No, I don't. I don't think. I stopped thinking a while ago.
Good, that's... I mean, that's dangerous. We'll be careful
Good.
with that stuff.
That's dangerous. Just thinking?
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that stuff. You never know what could happen. Could start a cult or something, accidentally.
How does one start a cult? A cult. A cult accidentally. How does that happen?
Like a winning personality.
Oh well. I don't have to be I don't have to be worried then.
I was worried that my neighbor's cat may have passed away. I don't actually know my neighbors, so I'm just speculating, right? And my friend has assured me that the cat has not passed away, but she is actually now a student at Yale. So she's staying in student housing. That's why we haven't seen her.
The cat is a student at Yale? How did this happen?
You got a fucking problem with that?
Yeah, I do.
Just like
They're
your
like,
type.
oh my gosh, we don't have any
Just
Chinese
discriminate.
people coming into schools filling these slots. Guess we'll have to just like enroll people's household pets.
She worked hard.
How do you
to
know the
qualify.
neighbor? How do you know the neighbor's friend, but not the neighbor?
What? No, the friend doesn't even live in the same state. You know what? He's probably also going to Yale and he met her there.
Okay, alright.
I just put that together, so makes sense when you think about it. But, you know, he's a really trustworthy guy, so I would trust him either way. Yeah.
Does he like know a lot about cats or something? Is that why he's making an educated? No. Ah, okay.
Don't think he even has any.
Well, maybe the cat's not passed away. I think I'm starting to trust this guy a little bit more.
Yeah, she's just at Yale.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm gonna
Hello, L. Welcome to the stream.
Have any classes together? What is up, Bretto's alt?
Yeah. Oh my god. Kingpin got a bunny suit. It's true, it's true. I bought it during the Party City going out of business sale.
Party City went out of business?
I mean, a location can have a going out of business sale.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think they actually did, though.
Well, I wouldn't know about the company as a whole. I just knew about the one location. But it's a limited
filed
time.
For bankruptcy.
Oh. Womp womp.
Why was she talking quiet as hell? Am I quiet?
I can hear you just fine.
Chad, am I quiet?
I have my desktop audio all the way up.
Hearing voices.
There are voices in my head. How's it? How's your day been, Bran?
Pretty good. You know, got stuff done.
That's good.
Didn't die.
Were you
Before,
expecting
yes.
to?
Now, no. I was probably talking to myself and facing away from my microphone.
What's cooking, bad
Oh,
looking?
there he is. The man, the
Hello.
myth, the legend.
15 minutes fashionably late.
Yeah, what's up with that?
He was getting milk.
20-minute milk run turned out to be 35. I walk slowly.
Oh. Pick up the pace.
Nonsense.
I watched
Mm.
Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
I had never seen it before.
Do you have any opinion about shrimp?
I love shrimp.
Tom Hanks plays a really convincing retarded guy. Kind of makes me wonder.
Yeah.
Hold on. Damn.
Excuse me. Yeah, it was a movie. I watched it because someone said, like, wait, is Forrest Gump a movie about how even a really stupid guy's life is better than the life of just, like, the average woman? And so I was like, I need to check and see if this joke is funny. So I watched the movie. And the person who said that definitely did not understand the movie at all.
Well, who said it?
It was a
Fountain.
gross.
Oh, okay.
A really gross.
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 It's really grass.
Wait, hold on. Before you continue, Elle says, "Ban, I want to tell you, never let your little cousin watch Berserk."
I feel like there's a story there.
Berserk anime.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, there is a story to Berserk.
There is a story to Berserk, and there is many such cases of what the fuck is in this panel.
So what was gross?
Probably the rape.
Not in Forrest Gump
Oh,
that
okay.
I remember.
I didn't realize we were talking about Forrest Gump again. My bad.
Yes, it is very like diminutive, very. It's just a bad simplification to say, oh, the average guy versus the average Stacy, when reality is just like.
Yeah, well, it wasn't the premise was that it was a regular girl, that like her life was terrible even though she was just like the average girl. But she wasn't just the average girl, she was abused by her father. That like set her up pretty badly for life.
Yeah. Pretty much everyone
noticed that, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. Depending on who you ask on the internet, like that is the average woman's experience, apparently.
What, abuse from your father is the average woman's experience?
Well, okay, so what they would say is probably abuse in general, but they would also, what a lot of the times it would be, how do I explain that? A lot of times what they'll frame that like something that happened to them that they didn't like as abuse, and then they will compare it to actual abuse, and then they will, they will make those connections.
Nah, I think she pretty much ruined her own life.
I mean, it's
But
one of those
hey,
things where it's like, things like appropriate behavior and boundaries and etc. were not ever modeled for her as a child, so she didn't know how to be like a normal, responsible adult when she became an adult. She had to figure that out on her own and struggled with it. And had bad patterns. That's like,
I mean, and not having a fucking safety net in your parents if you fucked up during your 20s, like that's bad.
yeah, like she made a lot of bad decisions. She got with a lot of bad men because she didn't have like good relationships modeled for her as a child.
I don't know. These all sound like excuses to me. All right. Nah.
I'm not trying to yes, I have a job. I'm not trying to like remove the blame from her. She's still an adult. She's still responsible for the decisions that she's
I know.
making.
I'm making them. I'm just goofing around. All right.
Stop it! We're having a serious discussion.
Nah. Nah.
I think he died.
It'll be fine.
I'm sorry, I'm way past victim blaming. I'm just blaming the narrator. Whoever wrote it, whoever told it, whoever
For
smelt
depicting
it.
it?
Yes.
For depicting a thing that happens?
Bad. Stories, nothing should happen in a story. It should just be like sitcoms. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm
You should
kidding.
never depict bad things. People might get the wrong idea.
People might get the wrong idea.
True.
Bredo doesn't believe that I am employed.
What's the... I do think the only person whose life has
excuse me.
been thoroughly ruined by Forrest Gump being there is Lieutenant Dan.
Yeah, he did forgive him though.
Isn't
Yeah.
that nice?
I mean, technically his life was ruined the second, you know, he got his legs blown off, but Forrest Gump prolonged that.
It was his fault.
Me and Kingpin are not you're taking this seriously. Talking.
I'm not 100% sure what he meant to type, but I think the gist was just that I was taking it a lot more seriously than everyone else. Which...
Yeah, I don't know what he's trying to say
Okay.
either. I'm gonna be so honest.
I mean, Forrest Gump is a serious
It's okay.
movie
English is your second language. You're doing your best.
despite its comedic undertones.
Sorry, what? I was talking to...
I think Forrest Gump is a pretty like serious movie that like tricks you into thinking it's just comedy.
I don't know if it was going for that. Like, I didn't feel like it was a comedy movie.
I don't remember.
Kingpin
all.
are not taking Ban's story seriously.
Oh shit! Hello, Darla. Hello, Bredo. Welcome to the stream. Yo, who said you could stream on Saturday? Me. I did. I can't believe Ban is part of the Shabos stream. I don't know why you keep saying it like, writing it like that. It should be Sabbath. You can just say Sabbath. Oh my god, Leo is here. All is good
he trying
now.
to, like, Romanize a word from scratch?
I don't know. I think maybe he's using the actual Hebrew word, but I don't know. No, I'm saying me and Kingpin are not taking Ban's story seriously. We're talking about a movie. Hi, Bredo. Hi, El. Hi, Taro. Yo, Daryl.
Don't take Ban's story seriously. Buddy, I was not abused by my father. We're talking about a movie.
Ban is actually the main writer behind Forrest Gump.
Yeah, when I was younger, I was just going
Based
all over
on
the
a
country
real
hitchhiking
story.
and hooking up with guys, and then I settled down with a retard. I'm gonna go fill up my water bottle, guys.
Then I settled down with a retard. Shroom catching strays, and he's not even in the room right now.
My husband
Man.
is not retarded. He's autistic.
Yeah, that's what that is like a form of retardation, though. Like, you understand that, right?
To be fair, I don't think that's what most people think of when they think of retard.
Well, okay, so when I think of retard, I think of, like, there are 3 people that I know that come to mind. And all 3 of them are autistic, so...
I'm very curious who the 3 people are, and I do feel boldly like I could guess.
They're not people that I've met online. So I doubt you could, actually.
You have a life outside of the people that I know? That's insane. You're not allowed to do that. That's okay. I wasn't going to guess on stream anyway.
Oh, you should have. That would have been funny. That would have been really funny just to throw out all those names and be completely wrong. Generational humiliation right off the bat.
If Ban is going to be abuse, don't take her story seriously. If she gets abuse... What? Who is Shroom? Shroom is my husband.
I have no idea why Elle is such a Taro hater.
I don't know.
You
Bredo
know?
told me Loliot. Bredo told me that's his alt, so that's what I'm going with for now.
Everyone in this chat is a Bredo old. You are a Bredo old. I am a Bredo old. Kingpin needs attention.
Bredo needs to stop being so goddamn lonely all the time.
Oh shit, why your husband name is the same as my pizza? I don't fucking know, dude. Why are you naming your pizza? My pizza's Jeff.
I understand. I too name my victims before.
L low-key just a hater. L says I'm not a Bredo. Darla says I'm not a Bredo alt.
I am not a Bredo.
We have Bredo deniers in the chat. I can't actually know. Just because I can't actually trust anything Bredo says.
Well,
but I might as well just go with the most recent thing I was told. So
in the
I am
end,
now changing my paradigm, and Loliot is not Bredo anymore.
would it matter?
No.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's part of the fun.
You're having fun?
Do you not want me to?
Shit, man. Can I get some of this fun we're talking about?
Yeah.
I have a slice of the pie.
How the tables have turned since the beginning of this stream. Hasn't even been that long.
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
Y'all get to have fun.
What tables were turned?
Well, at the beginning of the stream, you said something. We were saying something about me not being able to feel happiness.
Oh, okay. Alright.
We were doing like a bit.
It was a bad bit, that's why I promptly forgot it.
Darla says, I'm an AI, yo, not some humanoid alternate account. Peace sign.
I could believe that.
I'm trying so hard to remember the name of that emoji. I use it all the goddamn time. Pensive.
Pensive face?
Yes. Peace sign pensive praying.
I mean, Darla does type like an AI.
True.
Just saying.
My mom types a lot like an AI recently.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Is it because of spell check?
No, it's because she's sending me stuff she copy pasted from ChatGPT.
Lamau.
Oh, dang.
Your take was far too charitable, Leo. What are you, a fool?
Hello,
Elaborate.
Filbert. Welcome to the Scream.
What do you mean elaborate?
Elaborate.
Oh, I mean, if something sounds like it's AI generated, the chances of it being AI generated are high.
Oh.
Rather than it being autocorrect.
Gotcha.
I don't know how autocorrect would make you sound like an AI.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I've never heard anyone say that ever.
It's like, no, it's just it's correcting a word that you wrote. You know, if you sound like AI, it's because your word choice was already... it's already sounding like AI to begin with. The autocorrect
You know how to
wouldn't change
spell
that.
correctly, robot?
Darla says, hello, Filbert. Promptly after saying, holy fuck, it's Filbert. Holy Filbert, it's fuck.
Darla, if you are AI, who's the first person who invented milk? Asks Lolliot. I'll let you guys know when the answer.
That's a
comes
good
through.
question. Who is the person who invented milk?
He goes by Yahweh?
No way.
Yahweh.
Who's this Yahweh we're talking about?
That's
Stop.
blasphemy.
Aliens.
My bad, I have no chill.
I forget who it was, but someone was harassing me with that joke the other day. Might have been my husband.
Ah. See, she does get abused.
Like, anytime I would bring up... Like, I was watching a long video about the name of God and the translations of it and stuff, and every time I would tell him something from it, he would say Yahweh.
That's
Good
awful.
to know me and Shroom share a fucking brain cell.
Mom found the Yowie collection.
Okay, Darla says milk was invented by aliens. Lolliot says aliens didn't even exist back then, and Darla says, and you're a Bretto alt account. Do not start with me, buddy.
Amazing things are happening in the
safe.
chat right now. Did you just say post haste?
So saced,
Oh.
even based.
What? I've never heard saced before.
With a S.
I'm going to fucking show my all account. I only have 3.
That's a lot, though.
Yeah, Bretto 1. Sorry, I meant to say Bretto 2.
Bretto 1.
Get confusing. Aaron account and Ryuk account and L account. Those aren't even all from the same anime.
Did you say elk account?
No, L.
He's
Like
got the
from
elk
Death
account.
Note. Yeah, he's got the elk account. Why did you eat too much pie, Darla? Why would you do that? Darla says, "Stop, Bretto. I hate you."
Oh yeah. So there's two accounts in the. There's two Darla accounts in the chat right now.
Oh no.
He actually,
Like I
Bretto
told ya.
whipped out his Darla alt. You can tell. You can tell they're different because he swapped the H and the with an N.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's so confusing.
It's a good bit. It's a good bit. We appreciate Bretto's bits on this channel. And by
Sure.
we, I mean just me.
Yeah. Who fucking let Bretto have another account? I would never, but I do have another Daryl account. That's L. And then Real Darla says, "Bretto, I'm gonna slime you out." Fake Darla says, "I'm 100% certain that L is not a Bretto alt." Mike Smith 7496 says, "Would you want to eat a burger?"
Hello, Mike Smith. Welcome to the stream. I would like to eat a burger, but maybe later though. I just had dinner.
Did you come up with a question of the day today?
He didn't.
I didn't. Question of the day. What is your favorite YouTube rabbit hole to fall down? I think mine would have to be military tactics breakdowns. I like watching videos on like military operations and the crazy tactics people come up with to solve problems on the battlefield. There's some pretty entertaining videos about that out there. There's one guy who compiled like all of the Japanese accounts of like American Marines during World War II. And it is actually really funny hearing how the Japanese were like, because the Japanese historically are like one of the most difficult fighting forces to actually contend with. And they were fucking terrified by the Marines.
Bretto, we're doing the question of the day right now. That's what's going on.
Now keep up. I don't understand what's going on. Oh no, he comes back. Bretto's sleep with one eye open.
You've made a lot of enemies.
I think the only like YouTube rabbit hole I keep falling for like a lot. It has to be breakdowns of games I don't play. but like competitive games.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, like I don't know. This Overwatch character is so busted because of this, and that. This is how they abuse this character to win X tournament or whatever. Though
Okay.
lately it has been specifically Smash Brothers Melee.
You don't get a personalized question of the day. It's the same question for everyone.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go that far.
It's okay, Darlo. We know which one is the fake.
If you leave a super chat, we'll customize a question of the day specifically for you.
There you go.
I don't have that set up. I don't think anybody can, even if they want to.
Just send the super chat to my channel.
Yeah.
Go ahead and become a channel member while you're over there. I'm kidding.
Yeah, you guys should go support Ban. She's poor.
I'm pretty sure I have had one channel member, like, ever. Not like
That's
one at a
good.
time, but like
That's epic.
one guy ever did that.
It's kind of epic.
Yeah, they're all plotting against Bretto in the chat. Sleep with one eye open. Mike says the Japanese don't know how to surrender. That's why they were so scared.
But
Uh,
what? Is that something somebody said in chat, or is that you paraphrasing?
Yeah, that is. Well, I'm paraphrasing what was said in chat, but what was said was because they don't know how to surrender.
I
was
didn't
just
say
connecting
anything about not knowing how to surrender.
Yeah, well, that's what he added.
Who?
Mike. Not you. The
Oh,
chatter named Mike.
oh, okay, right, Mike Smith. Yeah. My bad.
Oh my god.
Sorry. I'm still like. Everybody at work calls me Mike now, so it's like. Every time I hear Mike, I have to like consciously. At least at work, I have to consciously remember that they're talking to me. Because I'm so used to being called Michael.
Mikey.
Miguel.
Not a whole lot of people call me Mikey.
Who does? Joe Mama?
Well, you
What does your
apparently.
mother call you?
Michael.
Makes sense.
Michael, don't leave me here. Mikey a Nike.
My name is in the chat.
Mike.
Let's see. Bretto
and
tried to make it look like Darla said that we hate me, and Darla said no, I love Taro, and then I'm homeless. Channel members.
I'm homeless.
Yeah, that's pretty much that's got you caught up. I'm just
Huge.
checking my YouTube app, and unfortunately I have no new comments recently, but I also haven't uploaded recently, so it checks out.
Man, you gotta get back on that grind. Got better hours now, right?
Get noticed by brands. You could earn more by sharing channel insights. Bitch, I haven't uploaded in months. When did I last uploaded in January. And it was like a relatively niche thing.
We do a little goofing.
What is your YouTube channel, Ban? I am Ban Taro. I have made animations and Minecraft videos.
Very cool.
I will upload again eventually when I feel like it. Probably not Minecraft videos, though. I think I'm done with those. I might do Minecraft streams. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop talking about my channel on your stream now.
No, I don't care.
Oh, okay.
I don't have anything
Everybody
better to talk
subscribe to me.
I have anything better to talk about at the moment.
Every once in a while, I'm like, man, I'm talking a lot, and I'll like go quiet for like a minute, and nobody else says anything. I'm just gonna carry the stream, I guess.
I may or may not have to focus up every time I go off the sketch when I draw.
Yeah, you're locked in with whatever's going on. Oh, that's a tree branch. I thought that was the edge of a cape, and I was trying to figure out what was going on with it, but it makes way more sense as a tree branch.
Alright.
I just subbed so Ban wouldn't be homeless. Thanks, Al. I'm finally gonna be able to get a place to stay.
Kissing the back of the van goodbye.
I will say, I am not a homeowner. I'm a home renter.
See, where I come from, we call those rentoids.
Certified rentoid Bantaro.
The paper has to stand ready for his pen's arrival. So I've developed, as you all probably know, this is no secret, I've developed a dependency
Diabetes.
on energy drinks. You have what?
Huh?
What did you just say?
Why would you drink energy drinks? Those are so bad for you. Just drink, like, coffee or something.
I like energy drinks. They are yummy.
That's a bad take. I had an energy drink once, and it was so shit that I never did that again.
Okay. But I don't care. Because the ones I drink are yummy.
But nobody's opinion matters but mine.
I'm sorry, who are you again? Where'd this woman come from? I don't think I would willingly let one of those into my stream.
I just kind of wandered in off the street. Needed somewhere warm to stay because I'm homeless.
I didn't realize I was gonna need like a security guard.
Your
Keep
brother drank
stray women.
3 monsters. Almost drank 3 monsters. Even 2 is pushing.
That's actually not that crazy for people who drink monsters.
No, I need you to understand that it is.
No. People who drink monsters, and I mean like the vast majority of monsters like customer base, or at least their income, comes from like people who slam like 3 or 4 of those a day. Granted, these are also the people.
16-ounce monster contains 160 milligrams of caffeine.
Oh yeah, you think that's bad?
I do think that's bad. That's like 2 cups
You
of
think
coffee.
that's bad?
That is-
what?
It is not recommended that you have more than 200 milligrams of caffeine in a day.
Oh, I know it's not recommended, Ban. Like, that's
And
not
if you
what we're talking
exceed
about
that,
here.
On a regular basis.
I mean, these are the same
you will
people
stop
who
your
crush
fucking
up.
heart.
These people who crush up like Adderall and snort it. Like these aren't exactly people who are taking recommendations from the medical community. Okay.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, okay. I guess it's stream delay. The bunny was bouncing up and down, but I didn't hear anything.
Probably stream delay.
The normal person drink 5 or 6 monsters. If you want die.
I imagine if you're unable to function without that amount of caffeine, you probably would want to die.
It's literally so simple. If you have like normal amounts of caffeine, like 50 to 80 milligrams, and that gives you energy, and then eventually you become desensitized to it, and you're like, oh, this isn't enough caffeine for me anymore. Do not increase your amount of caffeine. Suffer through like a few days without caffeine to resensitize yourself and start over. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, so anyway, I've been abusing energy drinks. I'm trying to remember where I was going with that.
What are your chatters on about?
Yeah, I can't wait for heart medical issues. Then use the table and walls. Then use the pavement?
He said, whose title on Social Security? Then use the table and walls. Then use the pavement. What?
Okay, yeah, I have no idea.
And L was trying to tell me something, but died before he finished the message.
Oh yeah, he does that sometimes.
I want to tell you, nobody else agree your opinion, okay? Just drink whatever we want. There's more people who drink energy drinks than coffee. Ban.
Also, I know for a fact
and none of you are famous either.
there are there are hundreds of thousands of people who drink, like, who operate on more than 2 cups of coffee every day.
Yeah, I'm telling them to stop.
Well, you whipped it out like it was like world ending that somebody would even consider drinking more than 2 monsters.
No, I understand that people drink energy drinks irresponsibly. The message would not need to be shared if there wasn't a problem. I also understand that the message is pretty much falling on deaf ears. I just needed to crash out about it, if I'm being honest.
I can't believe you would crash out on my stream like that. That's wholly inappropriate.
Okay. Let me read chat. Where was? But I don't even drink it all. I only sip it throughout the day and still have over half left. I judged you too soon. You're fine.
What's wrong with Alani?
Alani is one of the drinks that has more caffeine compared to some other energy drinks, but
that one's like 200, right?
Darla's not even finishing the can.
I drink a lot of Celsius. Celsius has some good flavors.
She's the type of woman saying, oh, this energy drink can make you have black lung if you see a one single soda. I am literally preaching moderation, not abstinence.
You sound crazy right now, Ben. I can't believe you're saying no one should have even a drop of sugar.
I forgot you were here, Filbert.
He was waiting for the perfect moment to strike.
I feel like you got eaten by the fun trick noisemaker in your background or something.
Bill? Or me?
Filbert.
Oh. He sounds normal to me. Phil.
He's gone again. We lost him.
Why did he disappear, huh?
He's fucking dead.
I don't know, maybe he's making dinner and he's only like near the computer for short spurts. He could be hearing everything we're saying right now.
He could be judging everything we're saying.
I think he judges everything you say. but I think the rest of us are in the clear.
There are 7 people in the room I'm in, and every time I comment about anything, they butt in.
These ghetto fucks.
I didn't want to say that.
Why not, though? It's funny.
Because I knew you'd come in clutch. How about that?
Yeah, but I wouldn't have had to if you had just said it.
Buy new friends.
Insane!
Ban. Okay, L says, try telling that to people, they will still drink energy drinks. And Ban, so are you really to tell anyone to not drink energy drinks? Yeah, I'm giving unsolicited advice. I know people aren't going to listen to it. I'm not stupid. I'm not that stupid. I don't know, Darla. Try refreshing the page or something.
YouTube is being
It's funny how you can give like a really basic just piece of advice like, hey, drink water more often, and someone on the internet is gonna be like, fuck you, I'm gonna drink car battery acid and it's gonna be your fault.
True.
Yeah. Does it look better, Darla?
Actually, Leo makes a really good point. I'm gonna go get some car battery acid. I will be right back.
El
Yeah,
says
sure.
again, who the
Knock
fuck you think
yourself
you
out.
are?
That's a joke.
tell
I'm not
everyone-
doing that.
El says, who the fuck you think you are to tell everyone not to drink energy drinks? Still not listening.
He's doing it to piss you off at this point. You just need to let it go.
Yeah. Well, it's because it's Bretto's alt.
Oh.
Yeah. You're welcome, Darla. Yeah. That was me. I did it. I rescued you.
You saved my life.
I'm pretty sure she was already restarting it before I suggested that.
Do you not know? She's restarted.
We did it.
It's it's incredibly funny to me that like just L out of nowhere is like the biggest proponent to women's wrongs or something like that.
El's a hater.
I respect it.
Yeah. I don't even have that account.
Also, I thought
Yeah.
Piano Man was the Bretto alt.
No. Because that day that we were talking about it, I like the reason I'm saying this is because the day we were talking about it, I DM'd Bretto and I said, is Lolly at your alt? And he said, yeah.
Oh, I see.
So, like, it's all... What's the word? There's no proof, it's just what people are saying.
It's all conjecture.
Yeah.
Even Bretto testimonies do not hold up in court.
Yeah. We can only theorize, and
Which is great
Top
because
10
I can
ways-
do unspeakable crimes to Bretto, and he'll never be able to prove it was me because nobody will trust his word.
top 10 ways to make yourself look like a Bretto alt. Be a ban hater for no reason.
Number 15.
Rage bait ban. I don't know how I fucking hate Bretto for making Daryl think I'm him. Piano.
You're
Fool?
not him, buddy.
Darla says you, Kingpin, are a Bretto alt. Well, she said
True.
Michael. I don't want confusion because there's a mic in the chat.
True. No, Bretto's my middle name.
Leo is an alt. Taro is an alt. My dad is a Bretto alt.
We're all Squidward.
Mike asks, have you had a burger smoothie?
Oh, ooh, no, I have not.
There you go. Oh,
The guy, the guy who ran the bread, oh my god. The guy who ran the Fred channel, got his start making videos about, fucking up his mom's brand new blender by putting a McDonald's Happy Meal in it and then drinking the slop that came out of it. And I think about that video from time to time, you know?
Game is game.
I don't know why I'm
Like,
saying
bro,
this.
no-
None of these people are gonna know what the Fred channel is.
I'm distracted because I'm Bretto is just claiming alts now in my DMs. He's just like, that account? Yeah, that's me.
Nah, lie. And also Mike Spit. Lamau.
I think the funniest bit would be if real Darla and fake Darla were both alts.
Dude, Bretto leaked Nick's DMs to me in Mug Life the other day, and it was like Nick just being fucking pissed off that I didn't say anything about streaming one night, and that that you were in the stream for some reason, and I was like, I didn't even realize Nick had a problem with you specifically, but he was really mad about that.
Sorry, I wasn't listening because I had gotten another DM from Bretto. Did you say Nick doesn't like me?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Why?
Dude, I don't know why Nick doesn't like half the people he hates. All right, he just has like a problem with random people sometimes.
All right.
Anyway, the main point of that was him, Renato who sent the DMs in Mug Life, and Nick got really pissy about it. So it was funny.
Ooh. Go to the damn hospital.
That's ironic because unlike Nick, I don't have a problem with anyone. That's true. You don't have problems with people. You just create problems with people.
Yeah, you don't have problems. You are the problem. Everyone else has a problem with you. Yeah, Darla and Elle are just arguing over whether or not Darla should go to the hospital right now.
Why?
I think at the beginning, Elle had said that Darla was like having an episode or something like that, or a stroke or something.
Yeah. Just normal chat stuff.
I'm sorry, El, but like, hysteria is not a thing.
I actually still don't understand what the problem with Bretto is. No, I think I do understand the problem with Bretto. What I don't understand is why it's only ever Bretto. Well, I guess it's not only ever Bretto.
Yeah, it's like, what's the problem with Bretto? Where do I start?
But like there's a problem with Bretto, not a problem with me. That's always that's what's always confused me.
I don't know, I guess you're more charming.
Somehow I doubt that. Have you haven't been in No, you have been in a voice chat with Bretto. He's got a funny accent and everything. It's great.
Yeah. You got a funny accent too.
Do I? Do I really?
Yeah. Your quirky little Ohio accent.
You know, many people, they describe the Midwestern accent as a lack thereof.
Well, yeah, because it's kind of the default American accent. It's what newscasters are going for. I
Well,
feel
no,
like
and
my
this
accent-
is like from people, like, from Europe or the Middle East. There's like a distinct lack of an identifiable accent.
Yeah, it's very generic. I mean, like, even a lot of Canadians have that accent. Or, like, the Canadians I know have, like, it's sort of slightly Canadian. A slightly Canadian version of that accent. If that makes sense.
It's just a toned down version of their accent.
Yeah, like there's sort of this like default American accent, and whatever region you're in is gonna pull in some certain direction. I feel like my accent is mostly Midwestern with like a little bit of Southern that you only pick up on every once in a while.
There are times where you say things that are just unrepentantly Southern.
Yeah, it comes out real bad every once in a while. But yeah, and I feel like a lot of times Canadian accents are like that too, where it's like it'll mostly just sound like a default Midwestern American accent until they say about.
It's like that sketch where the Irishman's trying to get a job. And the guy he's trying to get, who's interviewing him, is like anti-Irish. So he starts putting on like a French accent. You know what I'm talking about? Has anybody seen this?
I do, but I was also thinking of a different sketch at first, and then I realized which one you're actually talking about.
And he keeps bringing up like, oh yeah, do you have any problem working with Italians? And it's just another Irish dude putting on an Italian accent.
Yeah. And then he like introduces him to his wife. And like, Angus! Or whatever.
Daddy!
It's just like a whole crew of Irish people pretending to be other ethnic or from other countries.
Who happened to be in this man's life for some reason. Oh man.
That was a good one. That was a really funny one.
Bretto is now trying to convince the chat that I don't know. He's almost making it sound like he had an affair with my husband.
Yes, that's probably what he's going for, if I had to guess.
What? I'm being flashbanged by words that I wasn't expecting to hear that.
Oh, I suppose you're not very familiar with the history between my husband and Bretto.
Yeah, he was in the server at the time, but also he doesn't pay attention to my server at all. Many such cases.
He was very tsundere. Bretto, we're not going to believe that.
But yeah, this is the one heartbreak that Bretto is going to have a really hard time getting over.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was Shroom's fault. He's the one who led him on.
Honestly, when I think of Bretto, the main thing that I think of is the incessant begging to be let into my Minecraft server when it was still running.
You probably wanted to put swastikas in somebody's trees.
Yeah, like there was very obvious reasons why I did not trust him to be added to the server. But he just kept asking. He's nothing if not persistent. Darla says, Kingpin, you got a server. Kingpin has a private friend server. He doesn't have a public, like, fan
I have
server.
a horrific server that you should not ever want to have to be in, ever. Although apparently Ivory left. Ivory left at some point.
Oh, damn. I thought he just went to lurking.
He did for a while. And then he hopped in one voice chat. And well, some very, very not nice things were said about him. Some very unkind things were said while he was there. And he took it pretty hard.
Shroom just joined the chat. And he says, wild that someone I literally never think about talks about me. This must be what being famous is like. I assume he heard me mention him from the other room.
Like I said, you know, Reto's recovering from heartbreak, okay? It's gonna be rough for a few more months.
I love when this happens. When I'm talking about Shroom and he has a way that he can come snoop on the conversation.
He had to fucking do his research to find this stream. Holy shit. I don't know how you find... You can't search my name on YouTube. If you search Kingpin... Oh, okay. I linked it in my server. You can't search Kingpin, because then you're gonna find a bunch of channels that aren't me. And you can't search euthanize-me, because then YouTube will display, like, the suicide hotline number and tell you to get help.
Yeah, Kingpin really went out of his way to just ruin his channel's discovery.
Most unsearchable YouTuber ever.
I swear when I made my username euthanize-me, that was not a thing. That was not a feature that would... that would pop up when you searched me.
Yeah, the research was the stream was posted in Van's Discord, yeah.
Yeah, but that was ages ago. You would have had to go digging for it. Well, I guess it wouldn't have been that hard.
There is one whole message after I linked it. I linked it like an hour ago.
Oh. I did not know you linked it in your server.
I linked this specific stream like an hour ago.
Gotcha. I thought you were talking about the one I linked a billion years ago.
Mm-mm.
As a bit.
You're a
that's gonna be good enough. A bit what?
Silly.
There you go. There it is.
Should not have had cheese today.
Uh-oh. Don't you have, like, a thing that you could take to prevent the lactose intolerance?
I would have had to take it when I was eating the cheese.
Right.
It's too late.
Why didn't you take it when you were eating the cheese?
I don't have a good answer to that.
Well, sorry, Shroom. Maybe sleep on the couch tonight. I don't know. I've just been working on this one panel for 30 years. Oh, and I'm not even done. I forgot to draw the entire structure behind him. I see chat moving. Wait, I wasn't listening. Why am I sleeping on the couch? No, I'm saying you might want to tonight.
I had cheese.
She had cheese, and then she didn't take the funny medicine that counters
I
the
didn't take it.
cheese.
I didn't take my cheese pills.
Yeah, cheese pills. Dude, I had
I
a...
own 2 couches, actually. They said I don't have a couch.
Fredo, you gotta calm down, bro. I had like a 6-month period where I just could not eat.
Having a period for 6 months sounds rough.
Yeah, right? Sorry.
Don't you mean rent 2 couches? Rare fucking Breathel plus 2.
Cringe and cheese pilled.
Hey, that's great.
Give me one ban, I don't have a couch.
Dude, just get a couch from IKEA. It's shit, but something to sit on.
I have one of those Western style futons. The one that like sits up into a couch. And it is terrible. It is so bad. Those things suck so much. And they have like they've got the springs in the sort of mattress section, but because they're split down the middle so that they can fold. They're also super easy to just, like, for the springs to just pop through the through the mattress.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, the mattress also is like upholstered over, so it's not like there's just a spring sticking out of the couch, but because that mattress isn't there as a layer of protection, you can really feel the metal spring when you lay down on it, and it is no good. Glowstad love seat.
You miss your couch. Are you talking about that orange thing? That didn't have legs? Or a back after a certain point?
Even so, he was very fond of it.
We had a like very small, very basic IKEA love seat. It was not that comfortable. For like a couple of years. Now we have 2 couches because there was one on the side of the road.
Let's freaking go.
Yeah. Like steam cleaned it and stuff.
Dude, I saw like the nicest looking lazy boy just sitting on the curb one day, and the only reason I didn't pick it up was because it was by the Section 8 housing. By my parents' place. I was like, yeah, better safe than sorry.
I'm so fucking cooked, guys. Like,
Okay.
you said that you steam cleaned a piece of furniture, and I was like, really? They provide that service?
No.
Me when I take my rocking chair to the dry cleaner.
To Valve? Yeah.
No, we did that shit by hand. Because I didn't want to accidentally bring bed bugs into the house or something.
Yeah.
It had legs, I just took them off. Why?
Can't believe you took its legs from it. What kind of act of cruelty?
Gaben came over and cleaned our couch.
Okay, hold on. Hold on, chat.
Holding.
Hold on.
Holding.
Hang on.
Holding. Holding.
I will be right back.
He was huge. We couldn't be in the same room while he did it. Oh, Kingpin is dead. His persona perished. Guys, a moment of silence for Kingpin.
Yep.
Okay, I return.
Okay. I don't see you yet.
So much
There you are.
tweening in like a bad way, huh? How is tweening bad?
I have to assume it's that like auto interpolation thing.
Oh, ooh, oh, ooh.
Yeah. My brother was showing me a scene from an anime recently, and I didn't find out what anime it was, but it had a lot of that, and it was 2D animation on a 3D background with like all these crazy camera movements, and the 2D elements and the 3D elements did not mesh well together, and they didn't move properly together. And I'm just like, I'm watching this and I'm thinking like, I just know that the people who made this think they cooked so hard, but this looks terrible.
Can't find my bottle opener.
They were burning the kitchen down and not in like a good way.
Yeah.
I don't know where I could have put this thing.
Adopted whose brother is adopted? What are you talking about, Mike?
Maybe he has an adopted brother.
You just said adopted brother?
Found it.
Like he's offering it.
Wait.
Care for an adopted brother? Well, I thank you. I
Okay.
think I will.
Chad, we are not trafficking people. That is so not a say-so
I can't
thing.
believe I have to say this,
But
but please do not.
do not traffic people
follow
in
my
the
brother.
Discord.
Oh, that's good. All right. I got some beer in me. Turning the lights off. Leo, you can come over. My parents aren't home.
Who said that?
What do you mean, who said that?
Oh, did you said that? I thought you were reading the
No,
chat. And
I was not
almost had a
reading.
fucking aneurysm.
No, that was coming from. I was straight from the heart. What kind of beer am I drinking? I'm drinking the Samuel Adams Cold Snap because it was cheap now that it's out of season. They marked it way down to like $8 for a 6-pack, and I was like, fuck it, we ball. It's a white ale, to be specific. Yeah, I love me some
Does
Sammy
it like
Adams.
fishing, and does it have a good relationship with its father?
Oh, because it's white. Okay, alright, I get it. I get it now. I'm in the know. See, I'm a knower. I was thinking about picking up some more beer. Like getting some of the twisted tea or something while I was at the store today, but I decided against it. Regression of Great Sage Riddle. Figured it'd be slot, but after last season's sleeper hit had a super generic title, I had to give it a shot. It's nothing quite like four grown men sitting around a table ignoring each other because they're all scrolling short form content. What an amazing anime. What an amazing show. I think I finished all the stuff I wanted to watch that came out so far.
That is not the entire title of an anime.
No, that's what's happening behind me. Right on.
There's nothing like four grown men sitting around in a table ignoring each other because they're all scrolling short form content is not the name of the latest isekai.
I mean, it could have fooled me.
Okay, I'm back.
Hi, Beck. But yeah, I think everything I wanted to see that was coming out, I've seen. So now I'm just kind of at a loss.
JPEG.
Holy cow, why can't I? What? There we go. I don't know why that was so hard for me.
I have been released from my eternal bondage.
Pause. You wanna run that by me again?
I'm sorry, have you never heard the phrase eternal bondage? What are you, a fucking BDSM freak now?
I was... My working theory is that's what you were.
Wouldn't you like to know, man?
No, I don't think I would like to know, actually. The less I know, the better.
Yeah, Leah, there's no way this guy Kingpin knows about Sentence to be a hero.
I think I told him the other day, but whether or not he remembers it, that's a different
I
thing.
retain nothing!
I thought that was Ban's thing, not yours.
Oh,
I
well, I wasn't listening.
stole it.
You're stealing her character gimmick.
I am. It was funny, so I took it for myself. What anime, what theory? There is none. It's just the chainsaw. This is the Chainsaw Man opening.
What are you talking about?
The music I have for the stream.
I see.
It's
I
kickback.
forget. Have you seen Doro Hedoro, sir?
I have seen the first season.
Doro
Yeah.
Hedoro. Are you aware season 2 is it currently airing?
Yeah, I've heard about it airing.
Yeah,
but,
the animation for it is fucking brutal.
brutal as in bad?
No, brutal as in very graphic.
Yeah, I mean the what it's
Also,
based off of is also...
they've switched away from the 3D. It seems.
Oh, interesting. The 3D was like the
it's
most
still
unique part about that show.
Yeah, it's still animated by Mappa, but everything is like really well drawn 2D now.
Interesting. What were you
It
gonna
wouldn't
say,
shock
Dan?
me if they still used. Who are we cutting off?
I don't know. It sounded like Ben was about to say something.
I'm skimming through this show to look at what the animation is like, and everything is like 2D puppet rigged instead of like
Doro? Doro?
It's
No, I think
like
she means the one I sent.
they put
Oh.
they put puppet pegs on the storyboard instead of just drawing tweens.
Yeah, no, it was like really jarring.
Interesting.
nothing here is actually animated. It's just
No.
puppeted. It's just a puppeted storyboard.
No, I got 30 seconds in, skipped ahead to see if the entire thing was like that, and immediately closed out.
Yeah, I was
Womp
like,
womp.
oh, this must just be something for an opening, like the theme song or an opening sequence or something. And then like I keep going forward into the episode, and it's still like that.
Yeah. It's okay because I am feasting this anime season. We finally got season 4 of Bookworm Isekai, animated by Studio Wit, so I am contented.
Oh, Wit's really good.
I honestly figured Bookworm would just die in obscurity because I'm fairly certain the original studio that was animating it went bankrupt while they were animating it.
Yeah. I think somebody was telling me about that.
Yeah, because like the first season's like 24, 25 episodes, the second season's 12, and the last season's like 8. And you can tell there's not much budget there.
There's something I was thinking of I wanted to mention, and now I can't remember. Wasn't Bookworm the one that just got shit on for using AI in the opening?
I have no idea. I haven't actually watched what's out of it yet.
Lamau.
I don't-
Lamau, if true.
I don't often really keep up with anime discourse because a lot of anime discourse is kind of just brain dead, but you know.
I feel like you're targeting some very specific anime discourse there.
Am I? Well, I mean, I could generally state the discourse around any shonen style anime. But
Yeah,
I mean, that doesn't really narrow
yeah,
anything
that's what
down.
I was thinking. I don't know. I feel like this is getting fucked up somewhere around along the line, and I don't know where.
Well, have you considered not fucking it up, dude?
I'm thinking about eating a piece of pie.
You are always thinking about eating a piece of pie, dude.
Kind of my thing.
Is it?
I don't
Are you just always hungry?
I might eat a piece of pie.
Your gluttony is sickening.
Should we start a poll? Should we start a chat poll for if I should eat pie?
One's in the chat if Ban should eat pie.
Why would we let her eat pie?
Two's if you think she's fat.
Oh.
Now that I've said that, like, or probably somebody was gonna say one. Now they're all just gonna say two.
Tubby, fat.
Anime
It's like when you
discourse
make a
isn't
poll
worth keeping up on.
And you make a silly option, everyone's gonna vote the silly option. You're not gonna get real results anymore.
We call this poisoning the well.
I DM'd random like a bazillion messages,
This
and she finally got back to me, and she replied to one of them.
You know?
game is very bizarre.
What's bizarre about your game?
So, it's like a top-down dungeon crawler with auto battler aspects, but also like any, I don't know if you've ever played any Survivors like, but kind of like Vampire Survivors and stuff. But it also has like auto chess unit merging mechanics. I don't know, this is a demo I'm trying out. It's very bizarre.
Man, did you catch any of that? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, I
no, Van
followed
does
that
not play video
completely.
games.
I followed every part of that. I know exactly what he's talking about. I don't know what was hard for you about that.
I think I
Leo
lost
understands.
consciousness at Auto Battler, and then I never regained
Like
it.
in Fire Emblem.
Is this true? Is this true, Filbert? Like in Fire Emblem?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never played a Fire Emblem in my
Like in-
entire life.
Fire Emblem Awakening. After a certain point in the game, it gives you the option to sort of... You pick out what characters you want to send into a specific battle, and then you just be like, yeah, just go on autopilot.
How do you know this? Wait, what?
Which is a bad idea if it's early enough in the game and your characters are still weak, but once you get them built up enough that they could just tank it easily, then...
I didn't take you as somebody who played Fire Emblem.
I played Fire Emblem Awakening when I had a DS.
That's crazy.
Which was like when I was in college.
That's crazy. Bantardo would grind in Fire Emblem so much that she could just hit the play the game for me button.
Yeah.
So I mean, you only played some of the game.
Sometimes I would get pretty deep into grinding, and I would be like, you know what? I think that I could do this better with a better build, and I would just like start over on a new save. Anyway, I don't have a DS anymore, so...
What happened to it?
She deletes the save because the first level up on her lord is like meddling.
Yeah. I don't remember for sure what happened to my DS.
I can't believe Ban used to be like elite gamer, dude. This is crazy.
I don't know if I'd call it that. I think I
This is crazy,
replaced it.
guys.
I think I replaced it with Sudoku. Which, by the way, I have been playing Sudoku the entire stream.
Unsurprising.
I never, when I started playing Sudoku, I never imagined that it would hold my interest for this long.
She got
Shroom
that
is chatting.
tism.
The
Shroom
She's
says
very chatty.
Bantardo would grind in Fire Emblem so much that she could just hit the play the game for me button. When I met Ban, she would play Fire Emblem Awakening without even looking. True.
Truth nuke. True nuke.
Shrook.
See, it's really amusing to me because I now know that perhaps Leo is the only person here that understands what I really meant by auto battler.
Yep. Teamfight tactics.
There's a couple other games. There's what is it? All Humans Must Die or something like that. Is also very up there. Or I mean, hell, even something think like Super Auto Pets.
Yep. Though
I'm just
Ban
gonna-
kind of understood it a little bit. I mean, yeah, technically all you do in Fire Emblem is like you position your units and sometimes you tell them to attack something, but on enemy phase, your units, like, they just duke it out with whoever targets them, or you like it or not. So you just kind of have to set them up so they don't die.
I need another wig.
Swiggity swooty.
We are not doing this right now.
Okay.
Excellent.
Excellent.
In-game, she just finds some structured means to keep her hands occupied while she watches brain rot. This is so sad.
It really is.
So, huh?
Why is Bretto upset?
Printer. I don't know. Bro's always upset. There's always something.
Aw, poor Bretto.
Okay, I've straight up just run out of things to talk about. It's one of those days.
What's Bretto's current dog's name again? Is it Archie?
No, it's Baloo, and I'm trying to think what the other one's name is. Bretto, enlighten me. What's your second dog's name? Or is it just Baloo at this rate? At this
Archie
point.
died. Okay, that's what I'm thinking of. Rest in peace. Anyway, Bretto's saying his dog has cancer. Is that true?
Yes.
Aw.
That fucking sucks.
Apparently they got him screened, and it's better than what they were anticipating, but they're still gonna give him a few rounds of chemo just in case. He had a surgery on his shoulder.
Dang.
His son's
Dog
name
shoulder.
is Mike.
Right. Mike the dog.
Mike the dog.
The dog you had named after you.
I'm pretty sure he named it after Mike Ehrmantraut from Breaking Bad.
I don't remember who that is.
Jonathan Banks' character.
I don't know who
Walter.
Jonathan.
Put your dick away, Walter. That guy.
I'm just gonna Google Mike Breaking Bad. Oh, okay, that guy.
After the bald guy from BB. There we go. Wait.
Kingpin, do you believe that Western cartoons done in the quote-unquote anime style are anime?
Yeah, it's Hamburger Shonen.
Hamburger Shonen!
I love that.
I guess.
Shroom and I had discourse about this.
I don't really have a way to, because it's like, you can say that, like, no, anime specifically refers to what is produced in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, you have to have, like, a super messy conversation about the fact that most anime studios outsource a lot of their animation to individual contractors, and a lot of those contractors aren't in Japan.
Are they people who are making creative decisions, though, or are they just people who are tracing storyboards?
I suppose they're... Well, okay, so no, there are some... There's,
Hamburger Shonen has
there
changed
are...
my-
Yeah, there are guys, because the way a lot of it works is that they'll outsource. They'll even have entire episodes directed by a contractor, which means, you know, somebody who's not even in Japan is doing stuff like storyboards and reviewing other animators' cuts.
Yeah. The thing that I had said during my discussion with Shroom the other day was that, like, to me, where it was made is important because that influences the culture influences the product pretty greatly. There's a lot of anime tropes that are you just don't see in Western quote unquote animes. And
That's true, but that's more of like a storytelling thing in general. Like, you get the same from novels written in Japan versus novels written elsewhere in the world. But they're still novels.
no, they're like noberus or something. I don't know.
But yeah, anime is just, you know, the Japanese word for animation. So
Yeah.
it's not super. I don't
It's
think it's super.
Literally just what
There's
they
not
call
a
cartoon.
super meaningful distinction outside of cartoon made in Japan.
I
Thing.
just remember a part of some Family Guy director commentary mentioning that a lot of funny sight gags are actually the resort of their Korean animation team just ad-libbing shit. Ha!
Yeah.
Therefore, Family Guy is Burger Mandong or whatever Korean anime is called.
Bandong. Yeah, one of the greatest tragedies of American animation is that so little of it is actually made here in the US.
Mm.
Which has really stunted our animation, like our culture in terms of animation.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it doesn't help that there are billion-dollar corporations constantly pushing that animation should only be slop for children.
Yeah.
Unless it looks like Rick and Morty.
Yeah, and I do hate the thing that's like, it's either, you know, if it's for adults, it has to be like raunchy and sexy and stuff, and it's for kids. If it's for kids, it has to be shit. Like there can't.
Well,
be,
okay, so I
there's
think
hardly any of the in-between ground that is enjoyable.
I
for...
think there's I'm trying to remember the name of this person. She has a YouTube channel. It's really good. She actually did like a really good video on the degradation of storytelling in Western media.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think a lot of it is, you know, adult shows have to be raunchy and kid shows have to be dumb and stupid, is more of the fault of our stock of storytellers is like really bad right now. At least in the mainstream outlets, because there's been kind of this cultural push to reinvent storytelling, and the reinvention has not lent itself to very good storytelling. So
Did you have something you wanted to say?
The quality of writing has been completely obliterated for a while now. And it's very rare you get gems like Over the Garden Wall.
Yeah.
Stuff that is like, it's actually, you know, well thought out and meaningful and isn't written to be like...
And the concept
fucking
applies to
retarded.
everything, but it's like mainly a thing with animation because historically people think of animation as being for kids. So then you have this other category of adult animation that seeks to distinguish itself from kids animation by being as adult as possible.
Yeah.
And then that's all that people see now is either for kids or it's only for adults.
Well, the studios have definitely noticed, that people are gravitating towards anime, and that anime is actually like competing in Western markets. It's the same with manga, kind of outselling in the States. The traditional comic companies like Marvel and DC. They know that there is a desire for these kinds of stories, but they themselves don't actually know like what it is that people are drawn to, and so they failed time and time again to replicate it. And I think that's why people draw such a huge distinction with hamburger shonen and like stuff that is, comes out of Japan, because people aren't identifying what it is about those stories that people are gravitating towards, so they try to copy them.
And like, oh, if we just draw the eyes like that, people will watch our show.
Yeah, and they don't understand what, the... What was the... Oh, which franchise, which superhero franchise was it that tried to do isekai recently?
It was... Oh, shit. Suicide Squad. They did a Suicide Squad isekai.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never watched it though, so I hear it was bad, but I don't know. I saw a video of Yoko Takahashi singing A Cruel Angel's Thesis in some Japanese restaurant. Somebody commented that it's an equivalent of Seth MacFarlane singing the Family Guy song at Denny's. It is insane that probably our greatest bastion of commercial adult-oriented American animation is fucking Adult Swim, followed by Fox, which I think at this point are owned by the same people. Western writers' rooms have been suffering brain drain for decades because at some point writing for anything other than movies or prestige TV became seen as a lesser profession. And there's also the fact that writing for different types of medium is substantially different across the board. Like, you would not write a script for an animated feature the same way you would do for a live action one, and people are, if you go to traditional schooling for this kind of thing, not only are you taught the approved process for writing and the approved styles and whatnot for all of that, you are also gonna have a harder time finding, I guess, education that is oriented towards specifically animation. Because
all of your education is going to be about whatever the industry standard is, because it's assumed you're going to be in the industry and that it won't change.
There's a lot of good indie projects if you know where to look, but again, they don't have the kind of funding that would make that kind of thing profitable. So, there's no federal grants for cartoons like there are in Japan, and there's also no real will to, at least not yet, there's no real will to bring most of that back to the States, specifically animation. And I think a lot of people perceive it, especially studio heads, a lot of studio heads will perceive it as a lack of demand, when actually the demand is there, and they're just getting beat out by anime studios because they don't actually they can't grasp what the demand actually is for. And I think the best way to put it is probably that people want like a higher level, a little bit more to the stories they consume than what they're getting here in the States. Which is funny because like a lot of these shonen, these anime that people are going crazy over here in the States are made for like 14-year-old boys. And like they're often more substantial than a lot of shows that are made for adults here in the States.
The cool thing
animated
about
or live action.
The cool thing about 14-year-old boys is that they are not old enough for like all of the raunchy adult content, but they're also a hell of a lot more mature than little kids.
Well, I mean,
It's
anime
like the
would have you believe otherwise.
It's the closest that you can get to that sort of like, E for everyone, like it's for everyone type thing.
Yeah, and there's also like this kind of cultural.
Yeah, I know, Bretto. I heard it when it
taboo.
came out of my mouth. Let's move on.
There's also sort of a cultural taboo, especially with things like glorifying violence in Western media, where, well, I mean, it depends on the type of violence, obviously, but there's sort of a glorification of, or a taboo of the glorification of violence and I guess sort of the scope of evil that you can represent fictionally in kids media.
Disney
Anime has no qualms showing.
Disney has a very simple rule when it comes to depictions of violence in children's media. Can't be replicable. So like you can show something extremely violent something extremely violent happening, as long as you can be sure that a kid can't try to do that.
Which is partially the fault of the Protestants.
Alex Hirsch talked about that in regards to Gravity
Falls. Yeah. But I mean, if you're making something for kids, specifically for boys, they're gonna gravitate to the thing that has like a lot of violence.
Yeah.
Or like a lot of that mature subject matter, and I don't mean mature as in like sex stuff or even explicitly violence, but stuff that really taps into kind of the gritty ugliness of human nature. Like guys of all ages are gonna be way more into that on average, and there's been a lot of stipulations in Western media that disallow that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think that's probably all I have to say on that topic.
We got a lot of mileage out of that one.
I feel like it's really funny to me.
Oh, I'm doing that
Okay.
on the same layer.
Because Japanese animation is like full of tropes. They might not tell the same story over and over, but they reuse the tropes a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the funniest thing when it comes to animation is that it's always thing comes out, thing good, thing is now getting a show. People want the show to reflect what was in the comic book, just have more of it. They changed it from the comic book. People don't like it anymore.
Yeah. It's funny, that's something Bretto pointed out. He wasn't used to animated shows being one-to-one adaptations. when I got him to watch Chainsaw Man. Granted, Chainsaw Man isn't a 1-to-1 adaptation, but it's mostly faithful. But yeah, where's my muscle devil? True. But I do think it's very notable that like obviously when we're talking about us here in the West seeing anime and whatnot, we're not seeing like all of the anime, so it's even with stuff like tropes. Yes, they're bad about it, almost as bad as we are here in the West about it, and we're only seeing like so much anime. We're not seeing everything. But like the shows that do really break through, you know, they break through across countries, and then sort of set the West here ablaze when they come over. A lot of the times, even like the how do I want to phrase it? The least, I guess, quality show that comes over to the West that everybody starts raving about is still like a significant margin better than what we have here in the West on average. So I think that kind of speaks volumes about where our media is compared to where the rest of the world is kind of going at it from.
Also, the stories in the West that are good kind of tend to suffer from like a little bit of a problem. Say, if Full Metal Alchemist came out in the West, and the story was good, and then it did its run, then it would be Full Metal Alchemist, the live-action series, Full Metal Alchemist, the prequel, Full Metal Alchemist, the future, Full Metal Alchemist, the book where we made all the characters gay, and then you don't like Full Metal Alchemist anymore.
But you see, that does happen with some anime, namely like One Piece and Death Note.
Well, namely Full Metal
Dragon
Alchemist.
Is there a live-action Full Metal Alchemist?
There is a live-action really Full Metal Alchemist.
Brotherhood. I just got back.
True.
I have to go to bed though.
You know what? Maybe
yeah, it is 10. Holy cow, it's 10 already.
Yeah,
when we talk about anime, the chat suffers and the time flies.
Lol.
Well, I guess if you're going to bed, my wrist kind of hurts, so I think this is no better time. No better time to end the stream. This is a high note.
Yeah.
So thanks. We had a very, very active chat tonight. That's always good. Oh, excuse me. Is there anything you guys would like to say?
Not particularly.
Wow, okay.
Stay silly, party people.
Fuck you!
He called them people.
Listen, he has to pacify the masses somehow, dude.